All right, real quick. Sorry about the live hiccups. We're trying to go live from the fort. As you can see, we are in the visitor center of Fort Buenaventura. There's some skins on the back there. Cool area. Anyways, we're gonna go over some information really fast. If you have questions, you can respond to me in an email. We can clarify them. First off, thanks for playing. We got to thank Infinite Disc, Doomsday Disc, Clash Discs, the Weber County for helping getting all this course ready, all the B team that we have here. Pretty amazing. This feels weird without no response, so I got two people standing here giving me response. There's some changes to the caddy book. If you will look at the caddy book, there's some things on the fort that, like the creek that runs next to hole 10, it runs around and cuts on the end of hole 12, and next to 13's basket, there's no water in it. So you can't really say there's water's edge. So what we've done is drawn and painted a line along that creek that marks the OB for both sides of it. So that'll run along 10's fairway where the creek is. There's an OB line painted and marked. It goes all the way, curves around to 14's fairway, so it'll be on the right side of 14 is a marked and painted line. And also when you're playing 12, it's on the far side of the creek when you play 12 by the green. And also 13, which makes 13 a lot less scary to run a putt because you can roll off down into where the creek would be and still not out of bounds because the line is on the other side. So there's holes like that. Hole 1, everybody's playing from the gold tee plat as a par 4. You have to get on the other side of the creek. That is, there is water there. It's not really moving, but there is water, and we'll use that as the line. But you have to get on the other side of that to be in bounds, or else you go to the drop zone. Hole 2 at the fort is a smaller island. It's pretty much the same, minus you got to be up on top of the flat area. You can't just hit the front where the riverbank is and roll down and still be dry but inbounds. You got to be up top on the flat, and that's all marked and painted as well on hole 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, it's all normal. 9's normal. 9 has 2, it's the same as last year, but we'll explain it. There's 2 mandos. There's a blue mando and a white mando. Each mando arrow is painted. The string line or the wall line associated with that is the mando line. If you miss the blue mando, you go to the blue drop zone. If you miss the white mando, you go to the white drop zone. It's pretty straightforward. If you have questions, you can ask me at check-in or email me. Hole 10's the same, minus the OB line that we talked about. 11. Everybody's playing 11 from the blue tee pad. We had it originally set as gold for the C layout as a par 4, but it's grown in so much and it would take a lot to clear that out to make that actual fair shot. So we've got everybody going from the blue tee pad, but for C layout, that's a par 4. It's a short par 4, but it's tough to get in there. There's a chance for an eagle if you're feeling good. Hole 12 is the OB is long of the creek and the fence line right. 13, like I said, you can run that putt a little less scary because you can roll in the creek and still be okay where the creek would be because the OB line's on the other side. 14, the OB line's on the right. We had a big tree actually fall down in the last couple days. Again, it's not Beehive week unless the tree falls down. So we had that fall down. They came out, the county came out today and cleared it. It's gone. It was a massive, massive tree. It's all gone. So that's cleared up and ready to go. 15's normal. 16, the island's painted. 17, same as normal at caddy book. 18, it's the same, but the C layout is playing that as a par 5 opposed to a 4. So all that's marked and painted for it's ready to go. When we talk observatory / Miles Goodyear layout, the biggest complaint we had with some of these holes last year, it was hot. It's not much we can do about the weather, but the thing we can do is find a layout that takes in more shade. So we incorporated more of the Miles Goodyear holes, which brings in a lot more shade. So there's a lot of holes down there. We've made some fun changes to some of those and extended them, did some fun things. The caddy book's there. We're gonna have T signs on all of those posted this afternoon, and the lines and OB lines will be painted for those. That's the next thing we're doing after this video is going. Other than that, if you have questions on any of the layout for that, let me know. It's going to be hot. Tomorrow, Thursday, is going to be 100 plus degrees. Make sure you prepare for that. Bring water. We will have water jugs out there. For the observatory, that's going to be at Tournament Central, because you can start there and then after you play hole 11, you can hit there again. So we're going to have water just right there, along with a restroom up there. Hole down at the fort, we'll have it at tournament headquarters. We'll have water there. There's also a water spigot right by T1. We'll also have water jugs out by the tee of hole 9 as well. So water will be out there. We'll do our best to keep ice in it and keep it cold as best we can. I believe we have a bathroom coming in that'll be out by hole 9's tee pad as well. Volunteers. We're always looking for volunteers for spotters. If you'll get with Heather when you come here, if you're not playing, we've got all kinds of shifts. She's got a spreadsheet with different shifts you can take. If you do volunteer, for all the volunteering staffs inside the visitor center here, we will have some snacks and cold drinks for volunteers and staff. So those are only for volunteers. Don't think you as a player you come in and get those. It's just for volunteers. So if you want a drink and you want some Selena Gomez Oreos, then you better sign up for a volunteer to go do some spotting. Other than that, that's about it for volunteering. Tee times, check tee times. Some of the MPO tee times have changed. We eliminated one. We had somebody drop out of MPO, which allowed us to combine some of those 3 tops. So there's all 4 top cards now. So we had to move a couple people around a little bit. It's only later, so Dallas Wrinkle, you got moved like 2 hours later, so check that. Everyone else, it wasn't a big change. Parking. For if you're playing at the OP Miles Goodyear layout, park up top at Observatory Park. We'll have the gate open so you can park in on the asphalt. There's plenty of parking up there. They'll have the restroom, drinks, all that stuff. A mile for the fort, there's plenty of parking down here at the fort for everybody that's playing down here. Infinite will be here vending, I believe, all 3 days. Player pack. The player packs will be here probably 9 or 10 a.m. tomorrow morning on Thursday. So if you're starting before then, you probably will just need to come after your round to come pick up your player packs. If you're starting after that, you can pick up your player packs before. Even if you're starting at Observatory, just come down before your round and come grab your player pack and go drive back up there. What else? Payouts. So all the payouts for amateurs will take place through Infinite Disc System. We will do that within the couple days after the event. If you're a professional, open playouts, stick around after your round. I will cut you a check there and then, and we will get you on your way with your money. I can't send money through PayPal for free. If we do that, there are PayPal fees that we will have to accrue, and I'm not covering those. So I will give you a check if you stick around, and you can have your cash today or for Saturday. That's what I mean. Trophies, you're gonna want a trophy. It's the honey. Gotta get the honey. It's the same trophies we've done, so stick around for those. Practice areas, we're gonna have the big throwing nets at the start of each course. So we'll have one up top, we'll have one down here so you can take full throws into the net. If you want an area where you can take full throws, there is a park that is just west of Observatory up top. You can go up there and take some throws, and in the park, it's right next to the place. We will have there's a practice basket at the fort. There's also one in front of Distracted over there. Up top, there's a practice basket by the pavilion. So you should be set and ready to go. Please show up 10 minutes before your tee times. We're going to be calling for the groups 10 minutes before. So if you're doing Observatory, you're going to check in at the pavilion. If you are playing at the fort, you're going to check in at the visitor center, in the front area of the visitor center. So we'll be in here sending out cards We'll be calling for tee times. If you're more than 5 minutes late, you will get penalized, and that's 5 minutes late of the check-in area. So you need to be in here 5 minutes prior to your tee time, or else you will get penalized. So we'll call for you 10 minutes before and get everybody in here and get it rolling. So just please, please, please be on time. We've got pins. We've got Beehive Classic pins for everybody open as part of the play. So make sure, even if you're playing open, you get a pin from us. Infinite will have tournament stamp discs for sale while they're vending. So if you want to get more tournament stamp discs, or if you're playing open and don't have a player pack, you can buy some more tournament stamp discs from there. If there's any other questions, this is short and sweet. If you have any other questions, comments, concerns, reach out. Super fired up. I know tee times kind of start early at the fort, but that's so that we can get everybody 2 rounds in at the fort, which is pretty cool. So like I said, if there's any problems, questions, concerns, reach out and I'll do my best to answer any questions. Anything else you can think of? I'm asking my gallery. Okay. Thank you, and we'll see you tomorrow.